Hi, this is group. What group are we? 6, module 8. I am Joe Sargent.
I'm Gary.
I'm Amanda.
Nick.
I'm Tommy.
Right, so has there been a time in your life when you think you have exhibited grit? Why not? So I think, in my opinion, everyone experiences grit in their life. For me, one big way I've experienced it is through playing sport, being involved in like losses and stuff and trying to fight through, even if you're in a tough position, you've got to try and use your grit to get through that. Right, Gary.
To me, I study the physics as there are so abstract context for me to understand, so I go to ask the help from teachers or others.
I experience grit at work because we have to deal with a lot of people who feel like they have to fight us about everything. So you just have to like overcome that, I guess.
I learned about grit probably really early on when I lost a lot of people early in my life, and then realized that gives you resilience and gave me grit. So.
Kind of when I got into middle school, I realized like nothing easy is gonna come in life. So if you like work hard now, it'll like work out for you in the end. And like yeah, nothing comes easy. So that's what like I guess like yeah, that's me. That's on middle school.
Right, so next question. Review your map score for module 2. Are your results still accurate? Why not? So my map score was 28, so I fell under F1, which meant I was unsure about whether you could change your intelligence. I still don't think, I'm not too sure if you can. I think you are born with a certain amount of intelligence, but you can also have the ability to learn and improve that. It's just so yeah, I don't think my opinions changed too much from my mindset assessment results, but yeah. So Gary.
My grade is 32 due to I believe that we can develop the system according to practice or practice.
Okay, my score was 24, which is F2, which means I lean toward thinking intelligence doesn't change much and that I don't like making mistakes and I don't like doing a lot of work. And I think that's still accurate.
I got the same score as Amanda, which is an F2, so I'm basically in the same boat, and I don't really think that intelligence can change that much, but knowledge can change. That's it.
I got into the F1 group as well, and 28, I believe it was, and what's it called? Yeah, I think what's it called? I think you definitely do. I think you have like a base intelligence, and like how much effort you put into it from there in what you want to learn or whatever you want to do kind of like affects how much intelligence you'll have. But yeah, that's me.
Right, so next question. Have you noticed a shift or change in your attitude towards college as the semester has progressed? Why not? So for me, I took a year out when after finishing my high school, so I had a break where it was a bit of a shock to me having to get back into the whole education. So my attitude wasn't quite where it should be when I started, but as the semester has gone on, I do think that I have had to focus more and get used to being in college and remembering that I am paying for this and I need to get a degree at the end of this.
For me, at first I don't like the math, but as I got progress, I get like the math and focus on something.
Okay, I don't think Okay, my attitude has changed a little bit because now we're like halfway through the semester and we actually have to put effort into stuff now. So my attitude toward college has changed from like, oh, this is easy, this is just, it's chill and stuff, to actually have to start like paying attention to stuff now. So.
Yeah, I was kind of slacking off a lot my first few weeks here, but I started to realize that this really isn't high school anymore, and I really need to try. So lately I've been spending a few more hours every night on homework and studying and just trying to get my grades up, because, as you said, I'm trying to get a degree too.
Yeah, when I first came here, I thought it was gonna be like, why does everyone laugh the second I okay, so like when I first came here, I thought I was just gonna like wild out and like yeah, I was gonna do my work, but like I went to college prep school, so like I kind of so did you, so shut up. So we kind of had like we kind of know what's up, but like not really. I mean, I kind of she probably does better than me, but like I don't know. It's kind of just a balance. Like now that I'm like a couple months in, it's like a balance of time management and stuff, and I'm still figuring it out here and there. But it's also like my attitude has also changed. Like I can't like spend as much money and stuff because like I spend a lot of time on campus and like you have to buy food and stuff. It's a lot of attitude changes. So yeah.
Right, so next question. What role, if any, do you think grit will play in your success in college? I think there's going to be plenty lows in college. Obviously, we're going to be challenging ourselves and we're expected to get some potential bad grades. And that grit is the perseverance through that and trying to get through the mistakes you make and and improve on that. So yeah, I do think it will play a role in my success at college. Gary?
Okay. So, I think the grade is important part for me for our study, so it can give us for passion and encouragement to build some confidence in our study.
Yeah, so in terms of grit, based on your definition of it, I think that it'll definitely play a role in success in college because you're gonna really just have to like get over like any I don't even know the word, lack of confidence you have, and just like you just gotta get it done because you're paying for all this money for all of your classes, so you just have to get over yourself and do it.
I think grit will have a big will be a big part of my college experience because I mean, honestly, so far I've realized that already I need to work harder and I need to like be more resilient with my work and just sit down for longer and study more. And every time I feel like I want to stop, I should probably study for another hour. I think that's really important, and I do think grit has like a very big piece in education.
So, when working for your degree or whatever. So when working for your degree or whatever you got to do, like you're always gonna have to put in effort and a lot of work whatever you do in the future. So like, what role, if any, do you think grit will like sooner or later? Of course, it's gonna play a role. Like nothing comes easy in life, so like of course like you're gonna have to buckle down and like bust your ass like to do what you got to do here. So yeah.
Right, next question. Do you have a support system? In what ways do they support you? Explain. I've got a support system through my friends and family. They are always going to be supporting me through hard times when I'm here. As well as that, my rugby coach or my teammates from that will also be there to try and help me out and get me through it. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with John. I got supported from my family and my parents. So when I'm tired, I call my parents. My mother always give me encouragement.
Yeah, I have a support system. My roommate and I are really close, and then also because I'm from Tucson, like nobody left, so I'm still friends with all of my friends from high school and stuff. So, yep.
I have the my support system here. I have the SALT Center. I have my academic advisor, Carlos. I have my friends from back home. I have my parents. Try to rely on people as much as possible for advice because kind of lack confidence for advice to myself, but I definitely have a support system here. I'm grateful for that.
So like, I always have like, is it just my voice or what's the deal? Like, I guess it is. Anyways, so like, my support system, I'll kind of just like, I have my, shut up. Like, I have my friends who like, will always be like, go to the library so we could just bust out homework or whatever it is. Like, and then I always have my parents because I live back at home, and they'll always be there for me if I ever need help. So, yeah.
And that is us complete. Over and out.